Hey, this is YUE, and I made a go-to-market strategy plan for the company I did my internship, and this plan is for the next 3 months about my job, about my work at the assigned market that I was working on. And this is the business that our company are doing, a company called Suhu, and it is a service organization for studying abroad, and it's initiated by the entrepreneurship team of Zhejiang University in 2010. And it mainly serves students preparing to study abroad in colleges and universities in Zhejiang province. And the service is covered from you considering to study abroad to back home of the career development. We cover from before, during, and after. And our platform gather company HR and upper class mates and also overseas study agency consults on the platform to share resources. And our market is divided by different perspectives, and the data structure is based on the market segment. We have students from different campus, different major, and in their first year, second year, third year, or in the senior. And they have different target countries to go to, like the England, America, and some Japan or somewhere. And also the target are different, like they want to go to top 100 or top 50 or top 10. And also they have their expectations from our platform, and some of the services they will get, and some of the the internship opportunity they want to get. So our data structure is based on the market segment. And this is our team, because this whole report is based on our team's work and our assigned market, so need an extra explain of this. We have basically 4 teams to run the whole business: a product team, sales team, operating, and technology team. And I am in the sales team. And main goal of our team is to acquire new users. In another word, just reach out to the students and let them sign a contract and for our service. And so the objective of this report is 2020 spring from January to March market development strategy, and we will only focus on Zhejiang University of Technology. It is assigned market of my team, and the goal is to increase the number of subscribers. In another word, that is to reach out all the potential customers before our competitors. So we need a plan, which I divided the whole plan into 3 parts. That is, which market to go and when to go and how to acquire our audience. And we have a final conclusion of the 3 parts, that is a market development plan. And our data sources are from 4 questionnaires and methodology and tools. We use JIN for online survey to collect the data, and Tableau and Excel to analyze it. Also use the Photoshop and PowerPoints to visualize some of the charts. And consider our findings. The first one is which market to go. Their market, I mean the majors, the different majors of our audience. We divide them because different majors, they have different focus, like different country and different needs of preparing to study abroad. So we divide them by the majors. And according to the distribution map of the number of students studying abroad in different institutes in Zhejiang University of Technology, we have two top class markets. That is the 6 institutes: the Economic and Trade Institute, International Foreign Language, Design and Art, Computer Science, and Humanities. And because the other markets, our target customers are so dilute, so we will only focus on the first and second class market first. And then comes, but the total number of the market is not decisive. You can see from the chart, the total number is the blue one, and on follow-up, that means we have reached the customer is the orange one, and the gray one is people who sign the contract. You can see from the chart that the foreign language markets, they have high total number, but the traded number is 0. But you can see from the art, they only rank 3rd for the total number, but the on follow-up number and the traded number are pretty high. So we look into that. We found that in the foreign language market, students have a lot of resources from their teachers and from their own institute programs, and also their language skills are good, so maybe they don't need so much help from our services and product. So we decide to abandon this market for the next 3 months. And let's go one step deeper. I calculate the development rate, that is the follow-up number divided by the total number, and I also calculate the turnover ratio, that is the traded number divided by all the people we have reached. You can see from the chart that the art and design market ranks super high on the development rate. That means this market easier to reach, but compared to international and computer science, the turnover ratio is a little bit lower, because so that means that for the art and design market, we need to provide more accurate response to customer demand, so that we can improve the turnover rate. And for the international and computer science market, their development rate is super low. So that means we need to try more ways, use more channels to reach out to these 2 markets. So for the which market to go, we delete the foreign language and the humanities because they have no turnover rate and the development rate is super low. So we focus on these 4 institutes, and for design and art, we need to provide more accurate response to our customer demand. And for the economic and trade, we need both to improve the reach out rate and also the turnover rate. And for the international and computer science, we need to contact more clients and to reach out to these 2 markets. And for when to go, as you can see from the chart, there is 4 different institutes that students sign attract, like in their freshman year or sophomore year or junior year or senior year. You can see from the chart that's the art and design, the blue line, at their sophomore year and junior year goes to the peak, but then goes down. So that means this market, students tend to contract earlier, because the preparation time is longer than other majors. So we need to focus more on the sophomore and junior. Otherwise, we wait until senior year. They have already been signed by our competitors. And as you can see, the international institute, the line goes up at the junior year and the senior year. So this market, students tend to prepare a little bit later, so we can go to this market like at their junior year or senior. Otherwise, we go too early. They don't have that kind of needs to prepare, so we spend a lot of effort but get no result. So for the when to go, we divided the 4 markets into 4 years. We mainly focus on like the design art. The freshman year just reach out, and sophomore and junior year we need to accurate response to customer needs, like to follow up and to promote the deal. And so for our how to acquire audience, this is a survey about like different, as you can say, the 4 different institutes, people have different needs for the, like you can say, the computer science. Their problem mainly focus on the documents application and the background building. But for the art and design, the biggest problem are the language preparing and portfolio making. And the economic and trade, they want more of the background building and career planning. And the international, they want more document application and background building. This means that if we want to reach out to this market, we need to get prepared of our customers' needs and introduce our service and product and from their most interested points instead of other points that maybe they are not interested. And here comes to my conclusion. The conclusion, we set our KPI as we need that total traded 20 clients for the next 3 months, and we mainly focus on the design and art and the economic and trade 2 markets, and we divide the task into 4 stages. The first stages is like research and analyze that to like find our user needs and prepare for the materials. And second is reach out to the market and then follow up and then make them sign our contract. And this is the task and the timeline of the whole go-to-market strategy plan. Thanks for listening.